Hello everyone, my name is Engineer Holiday. We are on to question 4, and in this question 4 we want to look at question in a different dimension. Charges in a right angle triangle. We can see a charge form a shape. Now let's look at it and let's solve question on it. Now most of these charges are in a Cartesian coordinate, and we want to see how we can resolve the net force in this coordinate system. Now 3 charges Q1 minus 2 microcoulomb at what 0, 0. Let's say we have our vertical and we have horizontal component. This is plus y, this is minus y, this is what? Plus x and minus x. This is the origin 0, 0. Now if they place what? Minus what? 2 microcoulombs there at the origin. 2 microcoulombs. Don't forget. Now these 2 microcoulombs minus 2 microcoulombs placed at the origin, which is the charge here, is what? There's other charges placed somewhere. Don't forget this is centimeter. Now Q2 is what? Also placed at what? 4 microcoulombs Q2 placed at 0, 10, and Q3 equal to what? Minus 3 microcoulomb 15, 0 centimeter as the coordinate. So you can calculate the net force on Q1, which is this one at the origin, due to what? Charge Q1 and Q3 in magnitude and direction from positive x-axis. Now let's place our what? Q2 on 0, 10, where x is what? 0, y is 10. Let's take our point to be here, 0, 10, y is 10, x what? Y is 10, x is 0, 4 microcoulombs. Let me place it on the line. 4 microcoulombs plus. Then we have our what? Q3 as for this Q2. Now we have our Q3 placed at 15, x 15, y 0. X 15, y 0. Let's place it here. This positive x 15, y 0. Y 0 is here, x 0 is here. So let's put it here. Here is minus 3 microcoulombs. Minus. Yes, 15, 0. That is to say from here to this place is 15 centimeter. And from here to this place is 10 centimeter. That's what it's telling us. Now, it said calculate the net force, this Q3, on Q what? Naught or Q1. So we are calculating our net force on Q1. First of all, we are going to deal with them separately. Deal with this one, Q1 and Q3 along the horizontal direction. Then deal with what? Q1 and Q2 along the vertical direction and resolve them. Don't forget, force is a vector. So it can be in what? In right angle, it can be in what? Straight line, it can be in parallelogram and all that. Now let's resolve it now. Now this is plus 2, minus 2 microcoulombs. Now this is minus will repair each other. So this one will go this way. The portion will go this way. Why this one will go this way? Repulsion in this manner. But we are not interested in this one, so cancel that one. Strike it. Now, what we are interested is this arrow, this direction, because we are looking for the influence of Q3 on Q1. Then what about this one? What is the influence of 4 microcoulomb on this what? Particular what? Minus 2 what? Microcoulomb. Then we attract. This one will attract this one like this. And this one will also attract this one like this. So attraction is like this now. They will attract each other. Because why? They are on like charges. This one are like charges, so that's why they repair. So but we are not interested in this one. The one what? Attraction that the arrow shown by what? By 4 microcoulomb. We are only interested on the arrow what? That is directed out from the what? This one. This attraction. So if you draw it now, we are going to be having one arrow on the minus 2 microcoulombs up like this, and one like this. So let's call this one the one that goes in the positive what y direction as 1 f2 what 1. Let's call this one that goes like this. We are not interested in that one, though we repair that. This one also repair in that way, but we are not interested in that. Let's call this one between this one as f31. Now if you call that one f31, now what do? We now find f31. Don't forget, when you are finding f31, you look for it in terms of magnitude. Don't go and use, that means we are going to take absolute. fq3 fq1 over r square, r31 square. Don't ever allow the minus sign to come out from here. So please ensure you do that. So if we have f31 is what is our value there? f31 is what? 9 times 10 to the power 9. Absolute of what? What is q3? Minus 3 times 10 to the power minus 6. Absolute of what is absolute of what? q1. q1 is what? 2 times 10 to the power what? Minus 6. All over what? What is distance apart? 0.15 all square. So you are going to get this times this is 6 times 9 is 72. Then 72 divided by what? 0.125 all square. Now when you do that properly, you are supposed to have 2.4 Newton. Press your calculator. This is what? 6 times 9 is 50 what? 4. Divide by 225 times 10 to the power minus 4. You are going to have that 2.4. Then let's find what? f21 equal absolute of q1 or q2, absolute of q1 all over what? r21 square. So what do we do now? We are going to find our value. 9 times 10 to the power what? 9. Absolute of what is q2? q2 is what? Is 4 times 10 to the power minus what? 6. Absolute of what? What is q1? Is what? C remains what? Minus 2 times 10 to the power minus 6. Absolute all over what? What is the distance between q2 and q1 is what? 10 centimeter, which is what? 0.10 all square. Don't forget, 10 centimeter divided by 100 will give us 10 meter. Convert to standard unit. Now what do we do now? If you divide this one, what? 4 times 2 is what? Minus will go out because of the absolute. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 9 is 72. 72 divided by 1 times 10 to the power minus 2. Or minus 2 will give us 7.2. So now that we have gotten the two of them, let's put them into this place now to form a coordinate system. This one is what? 2.4 Newton. While this one is what? 7.2 Newton. Now don't forget that x is what? I. This s axis, negative s axis. So if you want to write it in vector form, our net force on q1 is equals to, we are having a what? 2.4 on the negative s axis. So it become what? Minus 2.4 I plus, we have what? Positive y axis, we have 7.2. We are going to have what? 7.2 j. So this is the vectorial representation of the what? The net force. So if they ask you to find your net force in the vector form or in the vectorial representation form, that is your answer. Now we are not going to convert this answer to magnitude. We convert to magnitude, we convert to direction. So if you do that, we are going to have f net absolute of the vector to become scalar, become what? Square root of minus 2.4 all square plus 7.2 all square. So if you do that very well and do your calculation, you will see what I want to have. If you do your calculation very well, you are going to see what you are going to have. So we have what, 7.58 Newton, or approximately 7.6. 7.6. You can press your calculator to have that. Then for us to find the direction, to find direction, you use tan inverse of what? That means alpha is equal to, don't forget, this is our resultant direction. This is our resultant on the what? The net force on the what? On the charge minus 2 microcoulombs. Then this is the direction. Direction must be inclined to the what? Horizontal. So that is our direction on what? On that particular charge. So what we are going to do is to what? This is now what? This one is if you close the triangle, this 7.2 is same as 7.2 here. This is the adjacent, this is 2.4. So what we are going to have now is to find what? You now say tan alpha equal to what? What? The force along the what? Y over force along the x, which will now give us a what? 7.2 over minus 2.4. Then we now have what? Alpha equal to tan inverse of 7.2 over 2.4 minus. So when you press your calculator, you are going to have minus 71.58 or something like that. Approximately, let me say 72. Approximately minus what? 72 degree. That's what we are going to have. Now, if you get 72 degree, now for you to find your, this is what? This 72 now. This alpha is equal to what? You can replace it with what? 72 degree as our alpha there. But the question say, would you get our what? Answer from the what? Positive x-axis. So this is what we are looking for. This is positive x-axis. So we are looking for this angle. Angle on a straight line is what? 180. Angle on a straight line is 180 degree. So if you remove 180, 72 from 180, what do you have? 108. So our answer for alpha, so alpha is what? 108 degree from the what? Positive x-axis. Why the magnitude is directional? Why the magnitude is 7.6 Newton. I believe you have enjoyed the video. Please ensure you subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you very much. God bless. I remain Engineer Holiday, aka the Shortcut Master. Thank you. God bless you.